My name is Hallie Heil, and my two words are tainted and refined. I chose the word tainted for my first word because all my life I felt like I was never enough, or there was always something wrong with me. As a product of the foster care system, I moved around through in and out of a lot of homes. I never really had any place to call home, and I always felt like, hey, that was because something was wrong with me or something I wasn't doing right. I never had a solid base in Christianity because I never had a solid home. I kind of went to church on like Easter and Christmas if the families that I was staying with at the time had gone, but I had never really gone to church much or like really understood Christianity or who God even was. At one point in my life, I became really depressed, and I was really angry at the world and everything, and I had attempted suicide. And while I was in the hospital after the whole ordeal had happened, I was on the floor crying, and the nurse came in and she was like, "What's wrong with you?" And I was like, "Well, nobody's helping me. Nobody wants to help me." And she gave me the Bible, and she said, maybe you should talk to the person that wrote this book. And I opened it up, and the verse I opened it up to was Song of Solomon 4:7. And it says, "You're absolutely beautiful, my beloved. There is no flaw in you." And at that moment, I kind of had the epiphany of, hey, there's someone out there who does care about me and who does think, you know, I'm worth it. And 2 hours after reading that verse, I gave my life to Christ, and it was probably one of the, that week of my life was like the biggest change I have ever made. The one thing I did learn though, and this is why I chose the word refined, was I didn't change that much as a person, I just became a better me. And coming to Ball State, I was a Christian. I knew the Lord. I mean, I'm pretty strong in my faith, but I met some people who were like, hey, let's go to Crew. And I was like, okay, you know, probably just another campus Christian thing, you know, people, like a bunch of teenagers. I didn't know if it was going to be real or not. And just within the first 5 minutes, I knew it was going to be the most real thing I'd ever experienced. And I'm so happy that the Lord has placed the people in my life that He has, and been able for me to be able to really grow in my faith, even though it's only been one semester. My name is Hallie Heil, and those are my two words.